you guys have fun last week when we went for that ride? Yes? No? Yeah, you didn't. So we were going to talk a little bit about that, but you would recommend doing something like that in the future with another class? As it was worth the time? Yeah? Cool. All right, so we're picking out bikes today. We're going to talk about how to pick an appropriately sized bike. We're going to do a scavenger hunt, so we're also going to put together like a collage of parts so that you guys know what all the parts are. We'll review all the systems, which we haven't talked about yet.
Remove rear tires, front tires, patch tires.
So let's pick out bikes first. So everybody stand up. All right, if you want a BMX bike, go with Theon.
Who wants a mountain bike? Okay. One. Who wants a road bike?
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Gabe, you take the road bikes.
Black BMX bike.
All right.
Yes, yes. I'm killing you right now. I got a black BMX bike.
So would you like a little bike? If you were gonna ride here, would you want a little bike? Or would you want a bike like this? Or would you want like a fast bike? You know what a road bike is? We have bikes like this.
Help me get these bikes.
You want a little bike? A little BMX? All right. Let me see if you Russian girls.
I can't get out the way. I got a button.
The mongoose? Blue and gray mongoose. You like that one?
Yes, yes, yes.
What about you?
Back up. All right. Take it over there.
Can we change the frame?
That frame is actually really nice.
So really, what we're trying to do is teach you how to work on bikes, offer you like a community center that if there's something wrong with your bike, if you live in the area and you want to stop by and work on your bike. We don't take trade-ins, but if you want to come here and work on your bike, now that you've taken our class, once you learn the tools and how to do stuff, you can come in here and work on your own bike. Does that make sense? So go ahead and get that bike. We're going to clean up these chairs, and we're going to get your bikes in the stand, and we're going to start teaching you about the different systems of the bike and the different tools that we use. Got it? So do you guys know how to put a bike in the bike stand? All right, so you want to hang...
You pull it up and you put it right here. You clamp it right between here.
Actually not on the frame. So this right here is, all these tubes are considered the frame. This is the seat post right here. You want to put the seat post in this clamp, then you're going to close it like that. So I think you should do your own. So Sierra, check this out. You can move this, you can tighten it and loosen it. If you tighten this in, it's going to close the diameter of the clamp. You want to be able to close this with 2 fingers. So we're going to put the seat post in there, right? And then what are we going to do? We're going to close that other way. Outstanding. All right, so could everybody please stand by their bikes? All right, cool. And you need to stand. So we need one more stand for these guys. All right, so we're going to talk really quickly about adjusting the seat height. We have our saddle right here. Everybody paying attention? So this is a saddle, this is a seat post. At the bottom of the seat post, there's like a little screw that tightens a clamp. So it's very important that that's tight. If you have a nut right there, raise your hand. If you don't have a nut and you have a little lever, that's called a quick release. So we're going to take the bikes out of the stands again. Everyone should know how to do that now. And we're going to take our seat posts out of the bike. All right, so if you don't have a quick release, you're going to need a combination wrench to loosen that nut. So if you look at the stand behind you, you want to use the stand closest to you. See if you can find an appropriate size combination wrench to loosen that nut. I'll hold your bike for you. That's yours? So what are we doing right now, Antoine? Do you know what we're supposed to be doing? Standing by your bikes, and then what? Taking the seat post out of the bike.
Oh man, yeah, we already done that.
Here, so I want you to loosen this.
I need the wrench.
What kind of wrench do you need? Combination wrench? Or where would you find that? Right behind you. Yep. See if you can find the right size. So you have quick release over here. You're actually going to need not a combination wrench, but an Allen wrench, which are these right here. That's probably going to be too small. You want to find one that's going to fit in there. So that's probably like a 5 or probably a 5. And you have a quick release. So that, you can just pull that, and that comes right out like that.
Did you want to take it off and put it back on?
No, we're taking off. We're going to talk about minimum insertion line. And you have yours out. Excellent. All right. Go team. So, who knows what this is called right here? It is a post. What kind of post? It's a seat post. So let's all say that together. I'm going to say seat post, and then you guys are going to repeat after me. Ready? Seat post.
Seat post.
Very good. Who knows what this is called?
Seat. You said it. No, you said it. Saddle. There it is.
Saddle. So I'm going to say saddle. You guys are going to repeat after me, all right? Saddle.
Saddle.
Awesome. Outstanding. All right. Can anyone tell me, other than my instructors, what system these are a part of?
Oh, you guys know what system that's a part of?
And we haven't gone over this, so if you don't know it, it's okay. How many systems do we have on the bike? Anybody know? Incorrect. 5. We have 5 systems. What system did we talk about 2 weeks ago?
The tire, the wheel.
Outstanding, the wheel. All right. So Gabe is going to teach us what the other 4 systems are. And he's going to say the system, and then we're going to repeat it after him, loud and proud.
So we know 2 systems, correct? Well, 1, wheel. The second system is the drivetrain.
Drivetrain. All right, let's try that again. Now, you guys are doing really well, and then we drop the ball. All right, ready?
And she also dropped her bike.
Yeah.
Drivetrain.
Drivetrain.
Anyone know what the drivetrain is or where it is located? Oh, yes. Okay. Another system is the brakes.
Brakes. One more time.
Brakes.
Brakes. These 2 parts right here, what are they called?
The seat post
And
the saddle.
and what system are they a part of? Steering system. Awesome. All right, so we have one more that we didn't talk about, and that is called the frame. So who can tell me what the 5 systems are now? Anyone?
We just went over the
Anybody spit them back?
Quentin, 5 systems. Yeah?
No, this is 4.
So far, so good. 3 more. 3? Yep, 2 more.
Talked about it.
How do you go? What? Drivetrain. That's going to give you motion. What's going to save your life and allow you to stop? All right.
We're going to do it again. Ready? Steering. Brake. Drivetrain. Wheel. I keep forgetting that one. Frame. Gosh, man. All right, so who can spit it back to me?
Steering, brake, drivetrain, frame. But what? I know.
Wheel.
No.
Oh yeah, steering, brake, drivetrain, brake. I mean what? Steering, brake, drivetrain, wheel, and frame.
Okay. Is that 5?
Yeah.
Who else? Go ahead.
Steering, brake, frame, drivetrain, wheel.
Okay. Frame. Wheel.
Drivetrain.
Brake.
Brakes. Steering.
Steering.
Okay, let go.
So everybody have your seat post. There's a little line on the seat post called the minimum insertion line. So if your seat post is in the frame and you can see this line, it is up too high. It is unsafe if you can see this line. So you always want to make sure when you're adjusting the seat height, which we're about to talk about how to do that, you want to make sure that the minimum insertion line is covered up by the seat tube.
The top tube.
Right here,
The down tube.
right here,
The bottom bracket shell.
right here,
Seat tube.
right here.
Chain stay. Seat stay. All right. An easy way to remember that. Hold it up for me again, Jay.
And collectively, all these tubes are known as the... Good.
Okay. All right. So you can hold that up for me one more time. So the easy way to remember all the names of the tubes. Everything in front of the seat tube is a tube, right? Head tube, top tube, down tube. Everything behind the seat tube is a stay. Seat stay, chain stay. All right. All right. So let's go through it one more time. Head tube.
Head tube.
Top tube.
Top tube.
Down tube.
Down tube.
Seat tube.
Seat tube.
Seat stay.
Seat stay.
Chain stay.
Chain stay.
Now I'm gonna point it out and I want y'all to name it for me.
Top tube, head tube, down tube, seat tube, chain stay, seat stay.
Perfect.
All right.
Blanket shell. Oh, why don't you say nothing?
So when your seat post is in your seat tube, this minimum insertion line needs to be completely covered for safety reasons. That includes when you're putting it into the stand. So once you get this in, you want to make sure that these screws are tightened down so that you can't twist it like this. If it's moving like that, that's also very unsafe. So cable housing cutters, do you see where those are? You're going to use those to cut the zip ties. Those are scissors. We want cable housing cutters. I'm gonna, yes ma'am.
Need help, huh?
Your bike ain't hit me? That help you, ooh. You would've struggled to get that up here.
Alright, before you insert the pedals into the bike,
What?
okay, there's two corresponding letters on the pedals. So, there's two corresponding letters on your pedals.
You don't act up.
There's a left and a right. You see that?
Are you sure you have?
You see that? Left and right. F. Alright, so if you try to put the right one on the left hand,
Cable, right?
no, it's not
So
gonna
what was your
look
name?
right. It's gonna look right, but it's gonna be incorrect. And when you try to take it off,
Zayana? Alright, so Caleb and Zayana, I'm gonna show you where the pedals are.
it's gonna be
The Kaya.
threaded, and you won't be able to
Kaya
put
and
those pedals
Zayana.
on your bike, and you're gonna have to buy a lot more.
Follow me.
Okay, so your left hand. What you need to do before you put the pedals on is you put on the grease. So you're gonna have
You guys go work with Dion.
Show him what a pedal. Show her what a pedal is.
Dion. If you're gonna take your kids all the time, he's gonna kind of